Oh, that was not good. Just went all over the place. Oh, I'm thinking plan B. Straws are looking better and better and better. I just spatted that off, so I have soap everywhere on my counter. But no worries, this hardens up like a rock and I can just scrape it off. So I don't know if I got it up on the ceiling or my lights are on my phone. Beautiful variegated candy cane. And we'll melt and we'll keep pouring until we have them all poured up. Well, the candy canes were sure an undertaking. So now let's get to the soap base. So I've got my lye water here with some aloe, and I've got some coconut milk powder in this and a little titanium dioxide to brighten that up. And we're going to begin pouring the base soap into the mold to be our bottom layer. So there's our coconut milk and TD. And I did a reverse heat on this. I put the lye into the oils, the hard oils, to melt those down. So this was probably at about 130 degrees. So it was a nice slow melt. Took a while to dissolve all the cocoa and shea butter. So now we're going to go ahead and pour this into the mold, and then I'm going to set the candy cane straws into place. Tap that down, and then we're going to use a special tool that I designed from cardboard to be our impression, and then we'll stack the candy canes along one edge. And I'll show you what I'm going to be doing with this. I'm not letting it out of the bag. You're just going to have to imagine. So those are going in rather nicely. The base is pretty thick and holding those up really well. So we're going to place about 10 of these across. They don't look as much like candy canes as I wanted them to. Some of the white just got lost in the red, but the little of imagination, you'll know that it's a candy cane. Okay, now we've let that set up, and I'm doing my second layer, which is going to be a beautiful cocoa scent. And the cream color was a vanilla scent. And we're just going to pour that on top. And let that fill in real nicely around all the candy canes and flood the impression that I made with the cardboard. So this is kind of what it looks like from the top. You can imagine there. Okay, now I'm going to make the fluffy whipped topping, and this is going to have a little bit of vanilla and peppermint scent within that. This is the first time ever that I have made piping soap. So we'll see how this is going to turn out. I've been kind of hesitant, although I've done a lot of cake icing piping before in my past with all the children and the cake decorating I've done with them. But I just have always felt a little bit intimidated, I think, to do this with soap base. But you know what? I don't think it's going to be that tough after all. I think it was more my imagination of it being difficult. The reality is it was very, very easy. It didn't solidify faster than expected. I was able to pipe it just fine. Well, that was pretty easy, not too bad. I think I'm gonna have to do a little bit more of this in the future. Here's the cut. My camera was off. What a bummer. But this is the preliminary. I've got a little bit of touch-up finish work to do, but this is hot cocoa spilling over the top of the mug. And I've put the little handles in there. Nothing like Winter Wonderland. Hot cocoa with whipped cream and peppermint sticks. That's one of my favorite memories for the winter. And all my Winter Wonderlands begin with hot cocoa and our family traditions. Watch all the other YouTube collaborators. Links will be in the description box. And you'll find these soaps at Wilddandelionsoaps.com or Etsy store Wilddandelionsoaps LLC. Have a great day and a very Merry Christmas.